Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Stalker25, and today I got a brand new action figure review for you guys on the Jazwares Halo Spartan Collection Jorge-052, or I believe he's... oh god, is he Noble 5? I think he's Noble 5. I can't remember if he's 5 or 4. I'm forgetting. My old age is catching up to me. But, this is a Series 5 newly released figure from GameStop, at least. I know he's been obtainable at Target for the past, like, month-ish, 2 months maybe. But this is my first time getting the character, and I'm very happy. Noble Team, I'm super excited about getting these figures. I'm entirely pumped. I love Noble Team. I love all these Spartans. Yeah, let's take a look at the accessories he comes with. So first off, we will take a look at all the hands he comes with. He comes with the double finger, like trigger-looking hand for left and right. He comes with the single finger, trigger hand for left and right as well. Come on, focus, there we go. But yeah, left and right for that. He gets just a right fist, no left and right. I don't know why they didn't do left and right for that, but whatever. I don't really like how, one thing, little gripe I get with Spartan Collection is, obviously each figure comes with 2 hands equipped and then 5 extra. I feel like it should be 6 just so you get 2 of each, 1 for each side, because like, I could kind of see you wanting a fisted hand on both sides, but whatever. I don't know why. And then the last set of hands he does come with is like kind of just the gripping hands that are currently equipped on him that he gets. And then the big weapon that he gets is his basically turret minigun, which has some nice paint apps on it. You got some yellow up here, which is pretty nice. You got the little light stony color there, the dark gray here. You get like an olive green, kind of like a brownish gray in here. I feel like the ammo box could have been painted. I don't know if it is in the games. I think it's probably got some like red on it somewhere, maybe here or here or under here. I'll have to take a look. Maybe this might be something I'd do some added detail on and just do some extra painting on, because I feel like there's supposed to be some sort of difference on here. But it's very nice, very big weapon. This one thing I've noticed is this keeps curving here. I don't know if this is supposed to be curved. I don't think so. I think it's from the packaging. I think it should be straight like that. But that's where he would hold it in his backhand, and then his front hand would hold up here to hold the gun. Very nice. Very cool. I do really like the weaponry he comes with there. He comes with no other weapons. He does have side, like, holster slots here on the left and right, so if he had any more stuff there. Oh, one more accessory. He does come with his big ol' honkin' backpack. It only plugs in by pushing these 2 slots into his back and these spots, so it probably easily could fall out if you bump it. So be careful with that. But yeah, big backpack. Pretty light though. But nice detail. I don't know if there should be any other like paint apps on it. I don't know if the color is right. I think it probably is. But yeah. We'll take a look really quick at George himself, his paint apps. You do have a gray spot here and a yellow spot here. I don't know if they're both supposed to be gray. I don't know if this was supposed to be yellow and all the yellow broke off, because this, like, kind of, you can see is like chipping there. Big old canister here. You got some light gray here, some dark gray gunmetal, nice shoulders, red and gunmetal. You do get the really nice, like, arm bracers here. They don't go all the way around, which I thought they were supposed to, but I can't remember, but they're on both sides. You do get the nice, like I said, leg storage on both sides, and you do get a backpack here, so if you don't wear the backpack, you can pull the peg off, and then have weapon storage on the back for weapons that can store there. So yeah, helmet, very nice detail. I love the orange, like orangey gold visor. One thing I noticed is both on this side and this side there's a little like bit of the mask that's like coming off, so I hope it doesn't like peel. But other than that, there's no like chips on the mask or anything. It is very nice. I love the helmet. I love the little added bit up here. I love the paint apps all throughout here. You get the UNSC symbol. A little bit of chipping paint, some spots where like these little spots, like the little rivets are supposed to be. I wish all the little rivets were like silver painted or something like that. I feel like that would just add some more detail on George. I don't know if he has that like that in the game. Do get the big honking knees, big giant ankles, and yeah, pretty nice. George is very cool. I really like him. Really quick, and then we'll look at the back really fast. Pretty much more of the same. Nice dry brushing all over the place. So far though, George is phenomenal aesthetically. I don't know if I really complain about anything. I feel like maybe this could have been a little bit more metallic-y for like this orangey color. Maybe it could have been a little brighter like the packaging. Um, but yeah, I really like that. George does stand just about seven to the top of his thing, about 7.5 inches tall. To the top of his helmet, about like 7.25, a little bit over 7.25. So articulation wise, how does George work? Well, you got the two big giant shoulder pieces. This one kind of rams in here. I believe this is is this Gungnir? This might be Gungnir. I can't remember. And then this was like EVA. I don't remember the exact names of his shoulder pads. I can't remember. This is definitely Grenadier for the helmet. And then the chest piece, I don't remember the name of that from Reach either. So arms go out that far. Do get the upper bicep, or you get the upper bicep cut on both sides. There's no really butterfly at all here. Do get double jointed elbows. Top one only gets like really like one click forward again. Same kind of problem with the Mark or the Rogue Spartan. Doesn't really go up much. Do get the bottom, goes up that far. So pretty nice. Ooh, what's going on over here? Got all our size comparisons figures falling. I don't know what's going on. Got a little avalanche just happened. But okay. One other thing, helmet looks up only that far, down that much. So there you go. Then you do get the ball joint. Now, the thing is I had to apply tape. I just took some normal like Scotch tape, put it on the bottom because the ball joint was so loose. If I put the turret in his hand, he was immediately shrugging to the side. He was just all over the place. Now, with the tape though, I do gotta be careful because he does like certain spots. He'll just like immediately come off. Like right now, I bet he's like ready to pull off, but he could lean back pretty far forward, side to side. But that is just because that ball joint was very loose. So I need to figure out a little bit better, maybe some sort of like tack or something in there, like sticky tack, just to like kind of give it a little bit more grip. But I feel like the tape works just fine. But then legs do go up and forward that much. Do go back, not very far. Do go out to the side. Gotta be careful that you don't ram anything there. George is pretty thick boy, so he's not gonna be doing the splits very well. Only that much. Like I said, upper thigh cut, double jointed knees. Now these knees aren't like, I don't think they're the worst. I think they could be uglier, but because of the big knee pad here, I'm happy that it's on the leg and not like stuck down here at the bottom or something like that. Then you just have this big bit here. But because the knees are so thick or whatever on the pad, I don't know why they went really flimsy on the knees, so the legs are very bendy, like barely any force, and they're like all over the place. So that's one little bummer. My George did have that problem of very loose torso. The ball joint immediately popped out when pulling him out of the packaging, and the knees are very flimsy. So yeah, one thing to be warned with George. Ankles go back that far, forward that much, and then you do get the ankle pivot or toe pivot that goes up that much, and then ankle pivot actually pretty decently. Let's do a back view because you could have better view there. So yeah, pretty nice there. So yeah, George stands pretty tall. He's a Spartan 2 after all, with a bunch of Spartan 3s, so he should be pretty big. The detail on him is great. I don't think they really missed any marks. I like the articulation. I honestly, this figure is very good. I would highly recommend him if you're a fan of Noble Team. The only thing I've had problems with, like I said, is the knees. As always, Jazwares just really has a problem with the knees. I don't know why. I don't make action figures. I can only imagine it's probably not the easiest thing in the world. But I would hope that by Series 5 now, they would have like kind of maybe got the hang of it. They have been pumping out a lot of figures lately. So we've already gone 2 series in like what, a year, 2 years. This is going on. I think this is going on to year like 2, kind of. So, but yeah, as you could see, that ball joint, if I bring the torso to this side, it's slowly going over because of the weight of the turret. Even with the tape, it doesn't really help, so I need to figure out a new replacement. But it does help a bit, so the tape did help because it was just so loose. It was just like, alright, I put him here, and then slowly rotates back. But yeah, George is pretty phenomenal. I like him. Size comparisons with some other people. Star Wars Black Series Captain Rex. Marvel Legend Stealth, or not Stealth, Symbiote Spider-Man. Power Rangers Lightning Collection Dino Thunder Red Ranger. And we do have the Snake Eyes, which, like I said in some of my reviews, people do use the G.I. Joe classified Snake Eyes from the movie for like ODSTs. They use, I believe his name is Flint for Marines. So if you do want to do any customization, those are your options that you do with the Spartans. Here's your Jazware Fortnite the Visitor as your other Jazware comparison. Here's your Fortnite Scientist, so smaller than George. Georgie boy here, pretty big, like I said. Spartan 2, so he should be like on par with Master Chief's height. I don't remember if he was like a big Spartan 2 or if he was a small Spartan 2. I can't remember exactly if he's supposed to be really like big or small. SH Figure Arts Goku. Figma Samus. Samus should be bigger. I'll say it as always, Samus should be a lot bigger. I really wish Jazware would make some Metroid figures. I think they could do really well with like making like Samus. I don't know how well they do on Ridley, but I would love that they would attempt. And then we got Mafix, Batman, Mezco, Stealth Iron Man, and that's it. That's all we got for like all the other brands and everything like that. Really quick, one other brand, but still Halo. Here's your Infinite 1000 Toys Master Chief. So there you go. There's your look at him with George. And then, really quick, here's your Series... Oh god, are you Series 4? I think this was Series 4 Chief, or this was 2-Pack Chief, but I think it was Series 4. Where he comes like this. But there you go. Chief is about the same height as George. Very nice. So they could definitely mix. Really quick, let's take a look at George next to the other figures in the wave that he came with. So here's Rogue, who I just reviewed on Tuesday, and then Kelly, that I previously reviewed last Thursday. So George should be coming out on Thursday this week. Yeah, I definitely like all 3 of them together. I might pick up the Mark V Halo 1 Master Chief as like just another one to get. Maybe they fix the knees, but we'll find out. If I get them, I will do a review on it. But as of right now, I have no intention on getting it. But yeah, here's your look together at the whole group. I definitely really like all 3 of them. They're all different eras, so you have Infinite, Reach, and Halo 3. So pretty much like what technically would be the first of the series, and then you have like Dead Middle, and now the most recent. So it's like different eras, so it's pretty cool seeing them all together. I will say, ranking them from favorite to least favorite, my favorite aesthetically is George. My favorite that I have probably functional wise is probably Kelly, because Kelly I feel like just works everywhere that she needs to except for the torso. But everywhere else on Kelly is pretty much fine. But Kelly's my second favorite in the wave, and then Rogue. I feel like Rogue just has a whole slew of issues going on here. I like him for the helmet, and that's probably pretty much it, because he's got the upper bicep problem, or upper elbow problem, where it's not cut enough. Just kind of like George too. George wasn't cut enough there either. But George has really weak knees. The Rogue has the worst knees. So, but really quick, let's take a look at him next to some other members of Noble Team. Since we're very close to being done, here's Noble 6 next to George. You have Noble 4 with Emil, I think. Emil's Noble 4. We have June, Noble 3, with his very bent and limp sniper. Why aren't you standing, June? What's going on? Get June on in there. And then Noble 2, the worst of the bunch, because she was the first one made, unfortunately. And, you know, I appreciate that they did the female in the first wave, because, like, you know, it gave them their like, little bit of diversity, like, gender diversity, because you got a female character in wave 1, which was great. But I wish they would have waited, um, on her to wave, like, 2 or 3, because now they're just, like, getting their female figures in order, like, with Kelly. Like, Kelly's pretty dang good. Uh, but like, it's just George is just uh you know, he's probably the best one of the no, I think Noble 6 is probably my favorite of, like, the whole bunch of the figures. Really quick though, if you are interested, here's the code that you could go to GameStop and, like, ask them to check for George. I think they all share the same code, so, you know, good luck. um, but, like, look at this main roster here. Like, that's awesome. I'm really, you know, excited about these guys. George is phenomenal. You know, I so happy to have him. We're one away from Noble Team. Carter comes out, I believe, next month at GameStop. I think he's already out in some stores. But super excited to have Noble Team complete. That will be my first version of Noble Team completed in action figure form, not Mega Blocks or Constructs. But yeah, I say if you are a fan of Noble Team, you like George, you like a cool armor set, then go pick him up. Because guess what? You could buy this figure, use the extra hands and give them different, like, accessories, and you could pop and swap different pieces off him. You know, maybe pop a different helmet on, and then you got a different figure. Like, let's see really quick, actually. Can you pop off this helmet easily? And alright, let's see what could go on in its place. Let's see if you could pop on the Emil helmet. Ooh, I don't think so. No. Oh, wait. You can, but that looks pretty bad. Um, George has a very long neck peg, whereas Emil had just, like, the short... Oh, there they all go. Emil had the very short, stumpy neck peg. So you're not going to be putting that helmet on there anytime soon. But, yeah. There you go. Maybe Noble 6. Maybe. We'll see. Um, Noble 6 might have had a bigger ball peg. I mean, you could rest it on there, which doesn't look that bad, but it's not, like, sticking very well. So, but either way, I'm super excited for George. I'm glad to have him. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments below. Did you pick up George? Are you picking up George? And if you did already get him, out of all the Noble Team characters that are released so far, who is your favorite figure? And who is your favorite just in the game? I think my favorite figure is probably the Noble 6 one. George just had too many issues from my copy, just being so loose in so many places. Well, being so loose in the torso and then the flimsy knees. But I really do like George either way. Emil's V2 body, I really like a lot. June, I think June was a pretty good release. I don't really have any problems with him. Kat has a whole just slew of issues as well. She's just loose in so many places. But yeah, Noble 6 was pretty solid for me. I really like that one. The only thing Noble 6 could have been better with would have been if he had the vac metal visor as well, like all the other ones. Except for Emil, obviously. But, you know, that's fine. But, yeah. Other than that, though, let me know in the comments below all that stuff. If you haven't done so already, would always appreciate a like as well as to subscribe if you're new. It does help me out the channel. It does help out the channel a lot. I do greatly appreciate it. And yeah, I don't know what the next review is. Might be the Hasbro Fortnite Victor Royale, the Foundation. So that will probably be next week, as well as some other stuff, because I got a lot of other stuff to do. So hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Bye, everyone. Take care.